Good Erev Shabbos. This week we read from Parshas Behaloska. Behaloska opens up with the mitzvah to light the menorah. Medaber Hashem al Moshe Lemar. Hashem speaks to Moshe. Daber al Aharon v'amarta elav. Speak to Aaron, and you shall tell him. Behaloska es haneros. When you kindle the lamps, al mul pnei onara ye'ir shivas haneros. There are 7 lamps, and the following pasuk says, "Vayas kein Aharon." Aharon did as so. Rashi famously points out, "Lahagit shvacho shel Aharon shloshina." Tell you the praise of Aharon HaKohen, of Aaron, that he followed the directive, followed the mitzvah that he was supposed to fulfill. And it's a very puzzling comment, very puzzling insight, and that is because if we can't expect the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, to light the menorah, what can we expect him to do? Of course he should be lighting the menorah. Why are we giving him accolades for lighting the menorah? L'hagid shvacho shel Aharon shloshina, to give him praise. That of course he should be lighting the menorah. That he's the Kohen Gadol. That's the most basic responsibility that he has. Rabbis teach us a very important lesson in life, and that is that whenever we're involved in any important endeavor, an important project, it can be the beginning of our marriage as well, and we started off with an excitement, with inspiration. It's new, it's fresh, but after time, as life goes on, the excitement wears off, the inspiration begins to wane, and doesn't have the same motivation, the same excitement as it once upon a time has. This applies across the board in any area of life. Their Judaism, in our marriages, in our professional careers, wherever area of life is, it's tough to keep that same sense of renewed vigor all the time, that same motivation, that same sense of excitement. What Aharon HaKohen did with the menorah was he lit the menorah for nearly 40 years in the desert, night in and night out, or close to the night, day in and day out. And every single night when he lit it with the same renewed vigor, he was able to have that same kavanah, so to speak. And that's what he excelled in. He excelled in being able to maintain that inspiration. L'hagid shvacho shel Aharon shloshina tells the praise of Aharon that he was able to maintain that same level of motivation. So this is an important lesson for all of us, because many times we get inspired, we take on new things, we come off, we're engaged in inspirational activities and whatever it is. But what about the morning after? What about the week after? What about the month after? How do we maintain that same sense of motivation and excitement? Let us reflect upon the lesson of Aharon lighting the menorah, and let us always be committed to always working on maintaining that sense of renewed commitment. Wish you all good Erev Shabbos.